That's one way to get hot food to the table fast.
All right, we're hanging out with Food Network host Bob Blumer. How are you doing?
Very well, thank you.
Welcome to Calgary.
Love this town.
Now, we're talking about season 2 of World's Weirdest Restaurants. Now, we're standing in a restaurant that's not weird,
Very
but great.
delicious, but not so weird.
Yeah.
No, in fact, weird restaurants are few and far between in Canada, which is why we have to go afar. We traveled to 10 different countries, 39 cities, and shot 60 segments for this season.
Wow. So how do you keep up with that? Yeah, how do you
You know, it just comes with the territory. But you know, when you get to a restaurant, and our researchers have checked it out, we know it's going to be weird. We get there, and all of a sudden, like your heart starts pumping because it's so exciting.
World's Weirdest Restaurants takes you to Thailand, where the chicken is not only frying, it's flying.
It's been deep fried, doused with alcohol, lit on fire, and shot from a catapult. And you walk into the restaurant, and this chicken's like in mid-flight, and then you look over there, and there's a guy on a unicycle with a motorcycle helmet and a skewer. And when the chicken gets to him, he goes, boop, and he skewers it right on the helmet. And then with his unicycle, he cycles over to your table, takes it off, chops it in 4, and there's your dinner.
There's also a wrestling one coming up in season 2.
Believe it or not, in Paris, of all places, there's a Mexican restaurant. A Mexican restaurant in Paris. So if that wasn't weird enough, they've got a wrestling ring in the middle and like these lucha libre guys, these Mexican wrestlers in full regalia.
What do you like more about this season, maybe better than the first?
Well, there's no better or worse, but we went to some new places. We went to Eastern Europe, to the Ukraine, some really crazy restaurants there. A restaurant that serves pig fat in all forms, and it's actually an art gallery. So they form it into these sculptures, and then you take your knife and you like that, get some pig fat, slap it on a piece of bread.
How do you stay on point and you're traveling all the time? You know, what do you do to...
You know what you do? You look behind you and you see 100 people who want your job.
Ah, okay.
And that's all the inspiration.
That is true, that is true. You raise a good point, yeah. So you just keep going, and fair enough. Now, what else do you want to tell people about season 2?
Well, as I said, 60 new restaurants. Each episode has 4 restaurants. We pull them together from different parts of the world. You know, you just can't watch the show without having your jaw drop. And you really have to see these restaurants to believe them. So June 17th on the Food Network, out here in Alberta at 7 and 7:30.
7 and 7:30, awesome. Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir.
Pleasure.
Go watch it. Good times.